Hello everyone, this is Dillon Forst with Rock Movement Entertainment. We're at my house today, and today we brought Cell Block 6. Go ahead and introduce yourselves.
What up? I'm Jake Taylor from Cell Block 6. I'm the lead singer. And this is Nathan, the bassist. And we have over here our lead guitarist, Corbin. Bald head.
So tell us a little bit about how Cell Block 6 got started.
Well, I was bored one day. Honestly, that's what true story what it comes down to is I didn't have a project for a few months. And I kind of started getting bored, so I hit up Nathan and I was like, hey, let's jam out, let's try to start something. And it's out of nowhere, we brought in a drummer, started working on stuff, had a few songs going, brought in a vocalist at the time, and started getting stuff going, started throwing names around, and names stuck one day, things started sticking, everything was rolling well, songs were sounding beautiful, and was rolling out. And
elaborate a little bit on the songwriting process.
It mainly starts off with me and him.
Yeah, when it
Guitar
comes
and
to
drums,
writing,
right?
or guitar and bass, it really is what it comes down to, like, kind of starts it out.
Okay, so you start out with all strings. Okay.
Yeah, we'll just sit there and jam out, and if something like sounds good and kind of feels good,
We wanted to.
we'll bank it.
What kind of guitars are you using? What guitar tunings are you playing in?
We have Drop C and Drop A. I use the Ibanez SA series for the Drop C.
Okay. Is that a 6-string guitar? Or
It's a 6-string. They're both 6 strings.
Okay, we play 6 string.
Yeah, even
All
Drop
the
A.
material is 6-string? Even in Drop A? Not Drop A sharp?
No, it's just Drop A. So it's
Are
like
you playing on
A.
baritone guitars?
The Washburn I play, I don't even think it's a baritone, to tell you the truth. Yeah.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
What are the string gauges you play on to
12.
sustain such a low? Okay. Great.
I have to buy the thickest ones.
Sure. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Have you guys thought about, given that you play in such a low tuning, have you guys thought about expanding to either a baritone guitar with extended range and or 7-string guitars?
I want to add a 7-string.
Okay,
I love 7-string. Yeah.
Okay.
Money.
Yeah, that's
It's money. Like, I have a lot of bills and everything else, so it's hard to pay for one, but slowly build there, eventually out.
Have you guys thought about partnering with maybe a semi-established, smaller, maybe up-and-coming guitar or company or brand that you can work with that would work with a lack thereof of a budget to sponsor you guys? Because I see you guys playing on stage. I just booked a festival with you guys. You guys killed it. You guys dress up for the part.
Yeah.
You guys
The guys in orange.
played in front of you guys played in front of a really rowdy crowd. Everyone seemed really into what you guys were playing, and I'm just surprised that you guys aren't sponsored yet already. Like, you guys look so professional when I saw you guys. Like, the way you presented yourself was so. It was like a full package.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you have to
looked
be.
right.
There's no half-assing.
Yeah, we don't really give 110%. Like, believe it or not, that was actually like one of the first shows that introduced me as a lead singer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was like.
I
I
thought you played at the Whiskey and stuff.
I played the Whisky ago for a couple songs.
That counts.
That was like for the choruses.
Why wouldn't that count?
It wasn't a full show.
Yeah, it wasn't like a full show to me. I jumped right up there, but it was with
if
a
you're on
singer,
stage
our
and
prior
playing,
singer.
I count it
Yeah,
personally.
Yeah, you're right. And yeah, I guess so. I mean, I was up there, but the songs were completely different. I mean, I was with our prior singer, and we ended up breaking it off with him, and he.
Oh, so it was 2 singers, I remember at one point. Now it's just
We
you.
wanted 2 vocalists.
Yeah, we
at the
wanted
time.
to.
And he didn't want.
No, he just lacked
Cheeser.
ambition.
He lacked a lot of things. Yeah, ambition. I only got to work with him a couple times because he'd always be flaking on the practice dates, and he wouldn't share the material. So I didn't have any lyrics. So as soon as
Wait,
we got him off,
He wouldn't even share the lyrics?
He only had lyrics.
What is he like? He's like, figure it out, bro? Like, good luck?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you kept saying, yeah, I'll send him,
There's
There's many times I hit him up to like hang out
And it would be all of us
practice
hitting
dates.
him up, being like, "Hey,
Yeah.
send those lyrics, dude."
Like, don't-
come on.
Like, don't get
Send
me wrong.
those
At
L's,
first,
B.
at first, when he first joined, he was very committed at first.
Yeah.
And not
And
to
then it
mention
just-
that,
I mean, he's a
Went
cool
down
guy.
the
I mean,
road.
he's good. I mean, he just like.
Have you guys ever seen that show called Sister Wives? Was it kind of like that?
I
know,
don't
like,
shit, so I can.
I heard of it, but I haven't watched it.
So there's this show called Sister Wives, and it seems to me that one of the struggles that they have in their show, on this tangent that I'll go on, is that the man who is married to multiple women, the more women he brings into the marriage, the more complicated it gets. Was it one of those things where it was just like maybe too many cooks in the kitchen? Like you had a devoted, I'm using your words, like somewhat dedicated singer, and then you guys wanted a second singer, and then maybe not verbally, but maybe through action, you're just kind of like, and just
No.
like stop caring. Like elaborate on that.
It was
It was happening a little. It was starting to happen before that.
Okay.
Yeah. And
That may have just added to the.
Is he officially out of the band?
yeah.
The whiskey was
Contract
the
torn and
last day.
everything.
I was just wondering if this was like the first, like you're announcing it now. Hey, you're out of the band.
That would be awkward. It would be yeah, sorry, bro.
You're out now.
Sorry,
It's not us, it's you.
I don't wish that. I don't wish that kind of treatment on nobody. That's a fucked up way to play it.
Yeah,
That's
that
terrible.
would be best.
For
No,
everyone
Just watch-
watching
just
right
watch the
now.
rest of your the rest of your band's interview.
I think the watchers might be kind of into that though, you know?
we did it like respectfully as we could, and like waited till like after.
We sent a text.
We all
No, he
decided.
said it's
said
not
everything.
you, it's me.
Right, yeah.
But we all had to
After
talk
the
about
show.
it first. That was
Text
the thing.
about
We
it.
had to talk about it first and see if it's really the best decision.
I think
Obviously.
we texted him in the second to last
And
band.
I think you guys killed
In the
it.
great
I didn't
bit.
notice a missing digit. It didn't seem like there was something missing.
I had to rewrite all the
Oh,
songs.
good.
So, like
Isn't that better for you though?
it
I mean,
was. That's why.
I would think it would.
That's why it seemed like so much more natural for me, I guess, because like I'm the one that wrote it, so yeah, I know the material, and like I wrote it
And
all
you got
within
some
2
new
months.
equipment to practice with at home. Tell us a little bit about the equipment that
Yeah,
you
well, I just recently got a new TC Helicon Mic Mechanic 2,
Oh,
which
yeah.
you know is an amazing pedal, by the way. Like I love it because it's so convenient. You could have it preset for your chorus, and when your chorus comes up, just
TC
right-
Helicon.
Yeah, TC
Fucking
Helicon.
dope, dude.
Yeah, but mine's a
Those things
floor.
are really dope.
Yeah, I'm a huge
Yeah, these
fan.
are great.
I
These
have
are great
one,
for
too.
when you want multiple presets and you have like a lot to do. But like me, like I only
It
it's
just
only
has
four-
one, right?
Yeah, it just has one. At one point, I guess you could kind of adjust it during the show, kind of like a guitar change, just like while you're parrying. But other than that, it's really just like one preset, and then as soon as you hit that stop pad, there you go, you get your effects, and once it's off, you know it's off. But it's perfect for when choruses come up, you get your effects right there, and you get a little more reverb than the house would provide.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of it. It gives you a really nice natural dynamic
Yeah,
that you
it's-
can have control over.
Yeah, exactly. And there's 3 different reverbs on it. There's 3 different delays, and it
I like
really
just
like
full verb.
full.
I don't pussyfoot around it. I'm just like
Yeah.
all the
You
way.
can get full room.
Full verb.
full room, full club, and then full
I
hall.
love reverb. It's my favorite thing. Anytime I'm like questionable on like a vocal, I'm like, well, let me throw some reverb on it. See, I don't know. Let me see.
Honestly, like
Let's see how this is.
I do it for when I'm practicing. When I practice music, I'll sing with it, just to like get more used to my pedal because I did just get it. But to also like kind of get more of a feel for what I can do with it. So like when I'm singing, when I practice, I like to sing stuff like I See Stars. So
Oh,
that's
yeah.
when I mess with the delay just slightly because you don't want to.
Those songs are so hard to sing.
Yeah, that, man, it's all.
He's like, and then he's doing like some falsetto shit a lot.
yeah.
Yeah. No, no, it wasn't that.
No, that's a thing that we do. Like, I don't know, it's ridiculous.
Some
It
stupid
almost
What
looks
sound
like-
terrible?
Yeah, it's just
But we're insane.
Yeah, but it's like when we're in the microphone at practice or whatever, we'll just be like, just be retarded, just like being silly. And
Oh yeah, if you spent one day at practice with us, you would look at us like these motherfuckers are retarded.
The guy we brought in
No joke.
for the Rock the Coast show.
All right,
Was-
substitute.
Yeah, so
Who was he? The drummer?
Yeah, the drummer.
Matt
was
Christensen.
substitute. Yeah.
Okay.
Big
How did he
fan
do?
singer.
How'd you like him?
He's
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
we love him. Yeah, he's really good.
I've had a
Spent like
couple
3
projects
practices
with him and stuff.
Okay.
He learned the material pretty quickly. He only had 2
Within
weeks.
like a week.
Tell the viewers a little bit about what it's like not practicing with a drummer of your own, or practicing with a drummer of your own, and then working with a fill-in for a show.
It's a lot different.
It's
It
style
is.
change, like it's like
Yeah.
a challenge really.
Did you guys play with a drummer prior to the fill-in?
Yeah.
We have a solid drummer and everything.
The week
Our
before,
drummer was just
actually.
gone for a little bit, so
Had some
we
personal.
were using.
Oh, so it was a true fill-in. It wasn't that you didn't have a drummer. It was that they just weren't available for this particular
Yes.
event.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. So like we had a
use the
good
film.
2 weeks with him, and then the week prior to the show, we made sure to book like pretty much 4 days in a row, just dedicated to practicing, just so we were all comfortable with it. And he did great.
That's awesome. That's a lot of
Yeah.
practice. 4 days sounds like a really good amount.
Yeah.
How long did you spend practicing each day? 3 hours or so?
Yeah, about
6
that or
hours.
even more.
Okay, great.
We
Great.
usually-
And then I imagine there's some individual practice at home amongst all of you on a
Yeah.
semi-constant basis.
Yeah, I'm
never practice by myself.
He never.
Oh, okay.
Aside from practice, he like almost never touches his bass.
I mean,
I do.
sometimes.
Lately, I've been playing a lot of 311.
Okay, I'm a huge fan.
Yeah,
I love
think
the
everyone
bass
is.
lines
Yeah, I
in
love
it.
Yeah.
And
311's really good.
Cool, so tell us about your gear.
I use 2 Ibanez BTVs. It's my favorite bass out there. One's a 4-string, that's for the drop C. It's my red one. And then I have a wood one that I use for the drop A, and that's a 5-string.
Okay.
The fattest gauge that I can find. It's 135.
It does have a pretty strong sound, like. You know,
Oh yeah,
clear.
well, because your the cab setup that you get.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and the cat.
Are you guys changing instruments on stage when you guys change tunings, or do you
There
retune
is
the
there
instruments?
is a
No,
guitar.
we changed.
Yeah.
We changed
Yeah.
instruments.
Tuning on stage would be
It would take
2 times consuming, right?
yeah, and it's
Way
a little
too
tacky than like just taking it out.
It's not trustworthy enough to drop.
It's
the
a little
tune that
tacky,
low.
isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Like it's well, like not really because like like you're gotta get.
It
the drop
depends
in.
how fast you can do it, I guess.
Yeah, because some people are
It's
really
tacky if you can
good.
notice.
Yeah, some people are really good at
Like
tuning.
if you could, or those, I heard about this guitar that, I don't know whether it was an accessory or if it was the guitar itself. I'll have to relook into this. I don't have a Jamie like Joe Rogan does to look this shit up right now for me.
There's a lot of people that can do it really fast and really easy though. It's so smooth.
Yeah.
That's really good.
I think
That's
there's a
not
way to
tacky.
automatically do it too.
Yeah.
Oh, don't they have those buffet bases? They have like a switch at the top of the head that you just switch and it like down tunes the bass.
That's
Yeah.
That's
It's got one for each of the tuning heads.
So it just drops the whole step down. You mean? So you can just
unbelievable
it's the.
that'd be good for.
That's all it is for drop tuning. Is just
There's
use
many
the
ways that
down.
people do it that are just clean. You know, especially around like the times when all the tensions on the singer pairing.
It'd be cool if the guitar was somehow made or translated in a digital fashion where I could control the tuning without changing the actual tuning.
Like
That
if you
would
were
be
playing
great.
on your phone.
If you had presets
You could
like
just
that you could switch to like a certain amount and it just all.
That'd be ideal. The problem that I think you'd run into is I think for every tuning requires a relatively specific setup in regards to the relationship between the tension rod and the strings, and it affects the action and the distance between the string and the fretboard.
Yeah.
I'm not
yeah.
at all a guitar
There's a-
pro.
there's a
I'm just
lot-
regurgitating. I think that's right though.
No, there
more
is a lot
stress
that goes
and more
into
bow.
tuning.
Yeah.
Tuning is tuning, but
Yeah.
depending on your action and everything else, you could have like a really loose kind of industrial metal kind of sound, or really tight,
It also depends
sweet
on
melodic, or
the string size.
Yeah, I
That's
think I
like
have
set
drop
up
A
here.
through standard on the wall. I think I covered.
Yeah, I noticed
most
a lot of Paul Reed Smiths.
Yeah,
I've heard
a lot of Power Reeds.
That's how I am with the BTVs.
Well, those three are cool because those are the three Paul Allender edition from Cradle of Filth. I'm a huge Cradle of Filth fan.
Oh yeah.
They're actually my first favorite metal band actually that I got into.
Really?
It was Metallica and then Cradle of
I got
Filth and
into,
Pantera.
dude. I got into Cradle of Filth when I was like 11 or 12, and
Yeah,
the song
yeah,
Amphetamine.
yes!
I heard it and I was like, dude,
Their
this is
lyrics
fucking
are deep.
dope.
Like
Oh, yeah.
super fucking intimate.
And I still
shit.
like that song and a lot of their crap even to this day.
Oh,
a lot
I
of
do
bands
too.
I liked back then.
Some of the new
I don't
shit's
really
bomb.
listen
I'm a huge Cradle of Filth fan.
I like.
Oh, yeah.
I remember
Pantera
listening to
also.
one Cradle of Filth. I haven't listened to a lot of them, but I was a big fan of the song. I think I found it on a video game.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was a
Fucking
video
love
game.
Cradle of Filth.
Yeah, they're great. Yeah, definitely.
Oh, yeah.
So talk about some of the bands that you guys have been listening to that influence the Cell Block 6 sound.
Well, it's a little bit of everything. Each of us bring a different background
Okay.
to the table. I mean, I grew up listening to a lot of, like Slayer, Pantera, a lot of classic rock.
Okay.
When I got into metal, especially the kind of stuff I play, I guess I would say like Killswitch, Lamb of God, a lot of that influenced at least my style.
Especially a handful of our songs.
Like he listens to a lot of like Korn and
Tools,
Slipknot.
I'm all new metal and
Oh, yeah.
funky.
Yeah, our drummer is a lot of like Devil Wears Prada, As Blood Runs Black.
I thought you were gonna say devil worship for some reason. Just do a lot of devil worship. He sacrificed goats.
Yeah, he had a fucking border off tattoo.
I mean, that'd be cool.
That'd be
'cause
pretty dope, though.
I thought you were gonna start describing the black metal dude in the band because I was so down for that.
Nah, unfortunately we don't have a black metal guy.
You need a black metal guy, like even if it's the roadie. I mean,
Well, we'll look into
you
that.
need that for get some
Brody
a
wants
keyboard
it, must
player
listen
who's
to
like
black
all
metal.
goth.
Oh
black
yeah.
metal.
No, if we got a keyboard player, they would have to be like fucking goth.
If it was a
style,
she?
dude.
There you go.
Like the keyboard player from what's the band? Fuck, I can't remember I think she might have played for Devil Wears Prada too.
No idea.
It's a female keyboard player. Anyways, she's rather popular among the men.
I'm not really familiar with a lot of keyboard players.
Yeah.
There was one band that I seen, like pretty much the first show that I ever went to. I must have been like 13, 14. And I was at this place in Old Town Victorville called the Trilogy Theater.
Is that place still around?
Nope. It was like a hole in the wall, dude. You walk in and there's literally holes in the wall.
That would
Like,
explain a hole in the wall.
Yeah, it definitely does. And then there was a band there called Victim Effect, which like they did an amazing
Cool
show.
name.
By the way, yeah, it is a cool name.
That's a cool name.
They have this song Alice Alice, which I always liked because it was about the Alice in Wonderland books through Looking Glass. And
Oh, really?
yeah, no,
What?
it's really good.
That
And
sounds interesting
Their
as fuck.
keyboardist isn't a keyboardist, is a guitarist. And
Oh,
they're all
that's
synchronized
super
headbanging.
sick.
Oh,
No
dude,
way.
it was the best show I've ever seen. I was just like, dude,
What
that's
band
sick.
was this again?
Victim Effect. I
Victim
don't even know
Effect,
if
and they're not around anymore?
No, I don't think so. I don't
You
know.
need to revive that band.
That's a while, dude.
That
That-
sounds
you
like
just got me all
time
hyped
ago.
up on this dead band. That's the problem, and like,
a lot of bands don't.
They don't even
it's
get
not
enough
a problem,
support.
but like,
It's all about the support. You know.
so talk about your coming up in the music industry and just what it's been like from you guys from start to finish.
Hell.
How you got here? Yeah,
A lot of
about
potholes in the road. There's a lot of potholes in the road.
It's not even a fucking road anymore.
Nah.
It's a.
We're-
It's gravel. And
It's just like a
there's
lot
small
of.
children and stuff.
So it's
There's
like-
just a lot of obstacles that we
Yeah, perfect example right there.
It's a lot out of pocket. It's a lot of giving with a little beep, like in return, until
Yeah.
like, the big payout, like where everyone's
Big
starting
payout?
to hear. Like
Yeah.
once the word gets
What's-
around about your big.
What's the
event,
big payout?
Basically,
breaking even.
Yeah.
Yes! Yes!
Oh
my God,
Isn't
yeah.
that the truth? Thank you.
That's what happened at our last the last show at Whisky.
Oh my God.
Last time these guys played there, they were like, we
Beers.
broke even. Oh my god, yeah. So like, I was
Dude,
like,
yes. Thank
Oh,
you
yeah.
for finally some honesty. Like, we can't address the problems in the music scene if we just lie to ourselves.
exactly.
So,
It's
like,
like, see,
They told me
It's the
stories
problem
that came
in
out
the industry.
recently, so
Musicians are the underpaid motherfuckers in the music
Yeah.
industry.
it's been
We're,
a couple
we're
times
the
where
we're the
you pay
minimum
to
wage people in the whole music industry. Yet we're the ones going out and
yeah.
We're the
Doing
soul and the
you don't
heart
really
of it.
make anything unless you're like Slipknot level.
You're investing yourself.
Metallica level, like
That's not true. It seems that way, though.
Yeah.
well, yeah, I mean, a lot of bands will be making enough money, pay bills and stuff like that. But I'm talking about like
A lot of
really.
As it's set up now, yes.
Yeah.
But there's a reason for that. The relationship between the consumer, how they buy, the relationship with the record label, and the relationship with the band is fucked, because it used to be that it was okay that the label owned the majority rights to all of the profits and proceeds generated from the sales, because there was enough physical sales back when people were buying physical CDs
Oh yeah.
for people to actually, for these record labels to actually pay their bands handsomely.
Well,
Now
pirating
what's
is
happening?
different.
Correct. When Napster came out, it changed everything.
People can just go listen to the song on YouTube now. They don't even have to buy your shit.
Well,
They really don't.
now
You gotta
they
figure
can.
out.
Some
You
people
don't want to
still
deal
will.
with ads. That's
The
what you
challenges now
There
is
is a
figuring
change.
out a different way to make money and different way of sales.
merchandise, for an example.
so if you can figure out a way to cut out the record label and be independent, there is ways for you to maintain the rights of all of your music and figure out how to sell it yourself. So basically, because there's not as much, the pie is not as big, there's not as much room to cut it into as many slices.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta
So
cut
we're
it
cutting
out.
the record. If you cut the record label out in this theory and you choose to go independent, what you'll gain is 100% rights of your music. And so if you could be smart enough to figure out ways to get people to buy it, like through streaming services like Spotify and iTunes, Bandcamp, and then also uploading them to service providers where there's like maybe horror films that need to have like this type of genre of music, or video games, horror video games that need to have this genre of music in it. And maybe there's some sort of company that has a need for your product.
Totally.
And the reality is this is happening all the time already.
There's
But
radio
record labels
stations.
own the rights to the majority of the pie, so they're already doing it, and the record labels are getting the money, and the bands are being left with just whatever they can sell in person, pretty much.
Yeah.
So I think that, my point is, I think that even though there was a huge change in the marketplace, I think that you can change with it and figure out a way to make it not only break even, but be profitable.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
business is always like evolving. You know, like there's different.
Did you guys profit the last show?
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
That's good, right?
Yeah.
By your standards, right? Considering breaking even was
Yeah.
the holy
Yeah.
grail
Yeah.
just a moment ago.
Yeah, definitely. Because
Okay.
you know, I mean, it's been a big
There's enough
change
you're able to
for
go
all of
shaky
us,
next
so,
year.
Hey, that's cool. I like that.
Exactly.
Did you guys have
I gotta
any
figure it
merch
out.
available for sale at the time?
No, and we are working on that currently. So we are trying to get that all squared away and be able to get.
Yeah, there's this website that I'll recommend to you once we
Oh, yeah,
finish up the interview.
Yeah.
It's a web store that's not going to help you out for your in-person sales, but it's going to allow you to host your shirts without you having
Oh,
to
yeah.
pre-buy them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know
And
what you're
they'll
talking
drop ship it for
I
you.
think I
after they
mentioned
buy
this
it.
to them actually. I think you mentioned this to me.
It'll be
about.
really-
And you just make your design,
Really
you
back
go
to
do all that. Anyone who buys it, they'll print it, make it.
That way, even if you run out, you can always be like, well, we have stock of it here. You won't make as much of a profit margin because they're handling everything, but you'll make something.
Yeah.
and it's, you'll make most of it.
Break even.
No.
Yeah, it's good to have.
It's a tool that I use.
It's good to try to take care of most of the sales yourself, but it's always good to have that as like someone
Like if
on
you
your
ran
shoulder.
out of.
Yeah, someone on your shoulders just helping you out. You know, like.
Or yeah, because like, what if you have someone that maybe you like don't feel like drop shipping it because mailing it to Mexico is a bitch. Like, and then
Well,
also
they take care of it.
you could list cool shit like cups and shit that you wouldn't,
Well, yeah,
that would be
special
dope.
shit.
I would buy
like
one
weird
right now.
shit that you probably wouldn't maybe have yourself. That'd be cool too.
I wanted to.
I don't know, I think our logo would look dope on a lot of shit.
Or like a flask.
Exactly.
Actually, you should
Yes.
have that. In
No,
person, though.
dude.
That-
Those
Oh,
little
yeah.
pop
That
things
would
that
be-
the girls
I'll
have
have
on
a
their cell
flask.
phones and stuff like that. I want that simple.
I want the booty shorts with Inertia's logo on it.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
right across the ass.
Yes. Yeah.
That'd be great.
Uh,
That'd be great for us. We should do that. See
Yeah,
what's
something
next.
like
You just want a pair of booty shorts.
I do.
Yes.
Wherever out.
To show off that tattoo idea.
Hey, when you're at home behind closed doors, do whatever you want.
I didn't tell you, but I was telling these guys earlier that I wanted to get a tattoo, but it was going to be like a hand doing that on my knee. I thought that would be
You
great.
just got me.
Yeah,
So-
exactly.
You got both of us. Both of us
I
were
just
like,
got
oh.
wrecked.
yeah.
And I was just staring at it too.
I was thinking like Ozzy Osbourne.
So did everybody
But if I actually had
It was
that,
like
that'd be great
rape
also.
paralysis or whatever.
You're just paralyzed, like-
yeah, paralyzed.
I can't believe that's making a comeback, dude. That was going
What,
on
rape?
Oh my god.
That was the thing in your face.
Revenge rape right there.
No. Fucking. That
I'm
was
just kidding. It was a joke.
That caught me off guard.
That really did.
That
You
totally
went,
off guard.
what the fuck up.
I think Daniel Tosh got in trouble for making a joke. Like, actually, his was worse.
Dude, he made
Did
Oh,
you hear?
yeah,
Do you know what joke he
I'm
made?
totally
It was
into
so
dark
bad.
humor.
I don't know if we should mention that.
Yeah, we
Most of my
should
jokes
have.
are-
If he
It's
got in
pretty-
trouble for
it's
it,
pretty
imagine-
dark. It's pretty dark. But
Most of his
Joke.
shit is dark.
No.
He tends to make those.
it was dark. But it was funny. It was
Oh, I like
because
dark
it was like caught people off guard, like they weren't expecting
funny.
it. It was
Yeah.
like probably
It's
one of
like-
the most obnoxious things you
He-
probably could have said.
He did one
did it.
about
It
like
was
Make a Wish. Oh man, it was so hilarious.
Oh, I don't remember that one.
Dude, he just makes
I think it's
all
called
of his
H
jokes are just like kind of questionable.
Are they?
Yeah, you're just like, oh man, you should have said that.
No.
But he's still
Isn't that
there.
his bit though?
Yeah, no, yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
he just always
Yeah, he's
Pushing
still
the
there.
limit like literally as far as he can. He's
Yeah.
like dancing on the
Like, at
line. He's
first
like,
it
did I
was
cross the
subtle.
line? Not this time.
At first it was subtle, and now he's just like out there.
Is he is he still around? Does he still have a show?
I think he's
I
still
surprisingly,
there.
I think believe
Yeah, I
so.
don't either.
You know,
I just have Hulu and Netflix.
I have.
I got the
like
fucking
a bunch of
Other
internet.
stuff.
stuff. I have Funimation. Yeah, Funimation.
that way you get all the dub stuff.
Yeah, all the dub stuff. I know.
Weebs only watch subs, alright?
Dude,
We-
I cannot wait.
I watch subs because we all know subs come out first, right?
Yeah.
So
I'll
I
watch
watch subs.
subs if they don't have the dubs and I really want to watch the show.
Like Super.
No, One Punch Man, I cannot
What
find
about Dragon Ball
dubs.
Super?
Dude,
right?
Dragon Ball Super,
You're not
I
gonna do
have not gotten
You're
into the
so
Dragon Ball
fucking
series
weird.
again. And there's
You
that
are
one that's just
missing.
like, I know.
Vegeta's so cool.
I
They're
just
so
so
much
love Dragon Ball Z.
They're
too.
so
Oh, yeah, Dragon
respectful
Ball
of
Z,
Vegeta
whatever.
in the
Dude.
recent arcs.
I haven't
Movie
even
coming
watched
out.
it
I haven't
yet,
heard
and
it.
I'm trying to
Oh,
get
the
into
Dragon
Naruto.
Ball
Super
Super
Broly.
Broly, yeah.
That
They're making
movie
him canon
looks
finally.
dope, but I remember
You gonna go see
Broly.
They're
Like,
finally making him canon.
This is
Yeah,
so nowhere,
they're
bro.
making them canon.
Oh yeah.
And he's
Yeah,
gonna
this is
fuck
not
everybody
mine.
up, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I watch like Sons of Anarchy and shit. I've
Is
watched
there any
Like, who
plugs that you
has
guys
it?
want to do on your
Like, I
band,
have
or
it,
any upcoming shows, or any upcoming festivals, events, albums, singles, anything about your band that you guys want to talk about before we wrap this up?
That's interesting.
That's interesting.
Alright. Well, I mean, we don't really have anything coming up as far as 2018 right now because we're going to be going into the
Yeah, no
studio pretty
shows.
soon.
Yeah.
Going to be
We are
handling.
going.
Going to be
Oh,
handling.
so you are
some
going.
songs.
So that's coming up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
That's
awesome.
over.
Dude. Tell the viewers about that. Tell us about going to the recording studio.
Yeah. We're going to be in Lake Forest.
I love Lake Forest.
Yeah.
That place is badass.
Dude, I love
I love your
because it's
reaction.
nice
Right?
orange. You don't have to worry about getting robbed in Lake
fucking
Forest.
tits.
Yeah, I used to live in Lake Forest. It's a really
nice.
beautiful city.
Yeah.
When you
Not-
when you go in,
I'm
the
watching the
trees, it kind of is
Yeah.
like kind of foresty because the trees are really tall.
Because you're right by the hills. You're right by like the hills.
It's
in
I
South
would
Orange
call
County.
it old money.
Who are we?
There's a lot of really
What
there's
city
a lot of
is it?
older wealthy people, kind
California
of quiet.
Well, they're
Okay.
trying to build those fucking 3-level houses over there now.
The three. Yeah. Well,
Yeah, 3
I want
stories.
one. I want one.
I was like, what?
I wouldn't. Well, I don't like stairs. Stairs
I don't
don't
know.
like me.
Whoa, elevator.
Elevator.
You're already making
Well, this is
jokes.
Orange County.
If you're living
Yeah.
over there, no one else like never
Yeah.
had anyone, so
Elevator
it
in
doesn't
your
stop.
house.
One bedroom apartment down
and
the
like an escalators, some shit. Oh,
No, they have them. Where is
Gold
it?
escalators.
I know they have them in some parts of the UK. It's
Trump
an elevator that just constantly goes. It's slow,
That would be dope.
but like you know, it doesn't stop. So you got
sounds
to quit.
dangerous.
No, it's dangerous as fuck.
Yeah, what if? Oh shit! I missed. Hold on, while it slowly drags
That's
me
the
down.
That's the point. The
This
whole
sounds awful.
intensity of it.
No, this is
Keeps you
not-
on your toes. I gotta get water downstairs.
It's like, all right, you ready? How about
Could you imagine the old people dealing with that shit?
Fuck it.
All right, no children or
I
old
missed
people
it.
at my house because I got dangerous.
You got a
elevator.
death trap elevator for your 3-story mansion?
Final destination.
It's not very
elevator.
handy capable, but you know, it.
Let's get a
It'll
running
be
head
great.
start for you.
I'll probably have like another regular elevator just so people could like actually go up and down. That'll be
Anyone
just for
disabled
fun.
can go up there now.
Yeah, it's
Exactly.
disabled friendly.
Yeah,
You guys ready to dab it up again?
I'm shit.
Alright. Let's get a dab going.
Okay.
Anything else that you want to include before we wrap this?
Anything going on? We do have some stuff planned in 2019. That's kind of, was it set in stone or is it just kind of up in the
He
air?
hasn't gotten back to me, but he said for sure, so I'm guessing that we're good.
Yeah. I mean, what do we have in mind? Look at
Down and Dirty Festival at the Adelanto Grand Prix.
In January.
That's gonna be good.
So lots of vendors.
Elaborate on that one a little bit. This actually sounds kind of special.
It's
It's
not set in stone yet, so we don't know what we're
It's
playing.
Still talking
it's
about
like
it.
Supercross for everyone local.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
sounds kind of like.
Adelanto
And
Grand Prix
there's-
is pretty
So
dope.
you're
a shit
hoping,
ton of
you're really
vendors.
seriously hoping to get on this because this sounds awesome.
Yeah,
There's a lot of
it's-
light
it's a
bands,
three-
constant movement of
it's
people
a-
walking by.
It's
Oh, yeah.
a 2-day event.
When's
Yeah.
this?
This is the.
It's
it should
sometime
be
January.
like around the 12th and 14th of June.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
we
a lot
should
of
get fire
It's right
and
here.
shot on that.
Yeah.
If there's enough room, is it an outdoor event?
Yeah, I think
Fire
Firing actually
it up
played
right now.
there before.
Oh really?
Yeah, before they
Young
actually
band,
had their-
Oh cool.
Rain Brings What? Do you know that band?
No.
They're out here now.
Is that like a Mary Poppins band?
No, they're like.
Or like I don't know,
I would say
like
like
rock
hardcore.
or rock. Yeah.
Hardcore.
Yeah.
I don't even know what you would call us, like melodic metal, like
Metalcore.
metalcore. I don't know.
Okay.
We're kind of unique, I guess, in a way.
I don't know. Some songs,
Oh,
some metalcore, some songs.
It'll be interesting to hear your
Metal.
perspective. You
Yeah.
heard us live.
Like
What would you say
Yeah.
our genre is? You heard many genres.
I would call it like heavy metal, hard rock, altcore.
Altcore?
Like it's kind of
maybe.
Thanks.
No. If I had to be honest, I thought it was just straight heavy metal.
Yeah, I mean, I do. It's like. a
But
lot
I
of
think
strings.
heavy metal
that
is
makes it
melodic.
easier. That
Yeah.
I
makes
think
it
heavy
easier
metal,
for us.
heavy metal, it can be very melodic. Like I consider Disturbed heavy metal,
Because we're just in there
and
making
they're
music.
melodic as fuck.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they are.
And that singer is incredible.
I love.
Oh,
his
David
fucking-
Draymond? Oh, yeah.
I love
He's
his
next
fucking
level.
chin
Another bald
piercing.
guy, and he rocks it so good. He actually
yeah.
would look weird with hair. I don't want to see.
He would
Well,
look
it's 'cause
really
you're so
weird.
used to
Yeah, he
having
would
no
not-
hair.
Yeah, he looks great with no hair.
I think those fucking.
We were
Dude,
talking
I
about
want those piercings.
we were talking about how it would be weird to not have any hair at all, like over your whole body, but how some people pull it off. Like that, I think that one singer Vitas, that sings not with he does, yeah. I think he
Fucking
has
weird
like no.
shit.
He's beautiful. He looks awesome. So.
Yeah.
But he's got makeup though to kind of balance not having any hair.
I really like
I think it's
his
like the
shit.
self-consciousness of
I
not
like-
having hair. Like you don't even know if you're gonna look good or not, but like
You're like fucking on my head.
I think pretty much
Yeah.
everybody could pull off not having hair.
You
Yeah.
think so?
I don't know. Like I haven't
Maybe.
really seen
I don't
somebody
wanna
be like, you know what,
try.
grow your hair
I'm
back
not-
out because you're weird.
You know what? I lost a bet with my dad when I was in the 9th grade. I kept leaving my goddamn hair straightener on, and I had sisters, so he was getting pissed because he didn't want them to get burned. So he made a bet with me saying if I did it again, that we were gonna go shave off all my hair. My hair was down to my shoulders.
Oh, yeah,
My
no.
dumbass forgot to turn it off again, and he's like, all right. And it was like the day before, a week before, the first day of coming back to sophomore year.
Oh shit!
This
And
guy-
like, yeah, it was
Yeah.
horrible.
Believe it or not, he had long hair.
Oh yeah, I used to have really long hair. Down
He's
to
bald
like,
now.
down to like the middle of my chest.
Yeah.
Did Joe Rogan have long hair before?
This is the longest.
I
I've
wonder.
been, so-
That's the longest you've been?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Well,
he's
he's
had
got
the
the
longest
right-
hair out of the whole
Damn.
band. The bald one has had the longest hair out of the whole band because I never had it
I
past
go
here.
emo now with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I had like a little scene kid face, I guess, like kid face.
Oh, when I was like
Posted
12,
every time we
when I was like
made
12,
fun of
I was the
Every
worst.
time somebody makes fun of emo kids, I sure. Have you seen it? Should I? Oh my god.
Yeah,
I wish you could throw up pictures on there so you could see.
I'm not gonna have to
That'd
do
be
a
tight.
That would be awesome.
Might have to do a little thing.
Like scrolling through nudes,
Some-
scrolling through
some-
nudes, scrolling through nudes.
Some crackhead shit going on here.
I know, right?
So it fucking seems like.
Actually,
So that's what my roommate
past
thought.
them.
He looked at me doing this. He's like, "What kind of crackhead shit are you doing over there?"
Oh, I found him.
Yes.
There I am. In my prime.
Yeah. You look
Hey,
That was when I was like 15.
take the grenade.
I was a little
God.
scene kid too in high school. So.
Right, I saw
I think
that bottom
a lot of
picture
us-
over there that you got.
Oh, that's actually semi-recently. That was
You
like
had some long ass.
that was
one.
that was 4
You
years.
okay?
That was 4 years ago when I started
Yeah.
dating my wife.
Oh wow. That's crazy. Alright, I think it's your turn.
Hell yeah, Dab
Well, I might
City,
have to have more than a few.
Dab City, bitch.
Oh, you got
Dabs.
reloaded?
Here you go.
I got a bomb in my hand.
You guys want to get down on some Dragon Ball Fighters after this?
I'm down.
I have no idea how to play.
I have Mario Kart too.
That I can play. I wore past Mario Kart. What Mario Kart?
The newest one, Deluxe.
I
on the
have not
Switch.
played that one.
Yeah. I noticed you had multiple controllers.
Yeah,
more than
4
I do.
I have 4 controllers too. Yeah.
You gotta add me on Switch. Or Switch.
Fuck yeah, dude.
A little fucking little race.
Hell yeah.
Because I'm
Super
already
down.
down.
I've got the Wii U also.
Yeah, I got Fortnite too, but I'm not too big into Fortnite, but it's something to play.
I have the PlayStation 3 that's backwards compatible to PS2 also.
There's probably some people that just like
Beat that up.
Is this ready?
hurt
No,
inside.
no, I don't know why he passed it.
Fucking
Nah.
have it.
I'll just pass it.
Why are you passing it to me?
It's hot potato, dude.
No, no,
That's
hold-
right.
hold that.
That's right.
Hold that.
Yeah, you can hold that.
If it was a real grenade, it really would be hot potato right now.
Yeah.
If this is a real grenade, dude, I'm sorry. I'm checking.
Why
the
would you play
window.
hot potato with a
We'll
grenade?
talk about
Why
what
would
paint
you be
the window
heating
later.
up a grenade with a torch?
Yeah, true. Why would you play hot potato with a
Yeah, that would be
grenade?
Why would
So bad.
why would a
Why would
grenade?
No
Why
matter
would you
who
be
catches
using
it,
a
everybody's
grenade to
fucked
smoke
anyway.
out of?
It's great.
Yeah.
Vicinity.
Yeah, but the person who catches it is more fucked.
Oh, the most fucked. Most
Yes. Like if you caught it, he might be alright.
Imagine
Maybe.
catching it and
Maybe.
just going, fuck it, I might as well just keep
Is it ready?
But realizing that you still had time to throw it.
fucked. Yeah. Hesitating.
Yeah, you were like,
It's like what happened to me.
I could have totally just tossed it.
That was pretty fat.
It was.
Go big or go home.
Yeah, that was funny.
Shit.
Man,
Go.
that one got me.
Yep. Wait, what is that again? Did you get that?
Where did I get it?
Yeah, what is it?
Well, I got it from this dispensary.
The
It's
grenade?
called, the grenade.
I'll talk about
There's-
wax.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, wax.
wax from
I got it from a bum ass dispensary. It's called,
Okay.
what's this crap called? I don't know, it's called some kind of shatter. I forgot what it was. That I got at the smoke shop off 11th, maybe. Yeah.
Nice. Dope. Yeah, I got let's see. There's this new dispensary opening up, OG Cannabis, that is gonna be like pretty much 100% like with city regulations or whatever, the most regulated
Yeah.
one on the high desert, and this hands down one of the best pen cartridges I've ever got. I wrote. Like the flavors are so like damn, like they're like I had a lemon one that literally.
Yeah, you
tastes
gave
like
me it earlier. It was pretty good.
Yeah, this one tastes
just
like
got your what?
Very, very
My
smooth.
douche fluke.
Okay.
That's
oh
when
man.
people were like hating on vaping, they call it like douche flute and stuff. So that's what we call it.
So like your nickname for that just kind of stuff.
Yeah, douche flute.
I have your
Right on. Well, I'm going to wrap up the interview. Thank you guys so much for coming in. Thank you everyone for tuning in to Rock Movement Entertainment. This has been Dillon Forst. Once again, you've been watching Cell Block 6. Plug your social media real quick so our viewers know where to go. To find
Yeah, I was gonna say, hit us up on Instagram, Facebook. What's the Instagram?
I'll include all the links in the
Cell Block
description.
6 with the number 6. Alright.
Okay.
Facebook
On
is
Instagram.
Cell Block 6 or CB6 HD.
No, see,
Okay.
Facebook.com.
All right. I'll make sure all the links are in the description. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate
No
it.
problem.
Okay.
Hey, you got